Right. Yes. In previous class, I explained about properties of rectangle and square. Now today I am going to explain Pythagoras theorem. What is the need of Pythagoras theorem in quadrilateral? Listen carefully. What is the need of learning Pythagoras theorem in quadrilateral? Concentrate everyone here. Suppose I have drawn one rectangle here. If I want to find out diagonal, if I want to find out diagonal, how to find? Because we know in rectangle and square, each and every angle is right angle. Already we know when we will apply Pythagoras theorem, if triangle is right angle triangle, then we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Suppose this length is given 4 centimeter and this is 5 centimeter, and this length we can find out by using Pythagoras theorem. I hope you got it. Why we are learning here Pythagoras theorem? Already you know AC is called hypotenuse, or we can say AC is also diagonal. If they have given length and width, how to find diagonal? By using Pythagoras theorem. Keep heading Pythagoras theorem. Left side keep heading Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Where we will apply first Pythagoras theorem? If a triangle is right angle triangle, then only I can apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that, note down, Pythagoras theorem Pythagoras theorem yes. Pythagoras theorem states that Pythagorean theorem states that the square of hypotenuse the square of hypotenuse the square of hypotenuse the square of hypotenuse of a right angled triangle 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 is equal to the is equal to the is equal to the sum of sum of squares of the other two sides, squares of the other two sides. Draw this figure right side. Can we apply Pythagoras theorem here? Yes. Why we can apply here? Because triangle is right angle triangle. If triangle is right angle triangle, then only I can apply Pythagoras theorem. We can say Pythagoras theorem is applicable for right angle triangle. Now in this figure, how to identify what is the base, what is the perpendicular, and what is the hypotenuse. 90-degree front side will be always 90-degree front side will be always hypotenuse. Here in this figure, AC is the hypotenuse. AC is the hypotenuse. Remaining is the two legs or two sides, we can say. AB is the perpendicular side and BC is the base. BC is the base and AB is the perpendicular. Perpendicular. Now you are observing, students, in this figure there are three sides. Always keep in mind 90-degree front side will be always hypotenuse and remaining will be base and perpendicular. Now I have given very clear concept of the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that the square of hypotenuse is of a right angle triangle is equal to the sum of squares of other two sides. Means hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Note down, hypotenuse square is equal to hypotenuse square is equal to hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Base square plus perpendicular square. This is the main formula of the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Now in this figure we are observing what is hypotenuse. AC is the hypotenuse. AC square is equal to what is base, BC square plus AB square. Students, listen carefully. One more thing is there. Hypotenuse square is equal to, this is not fixed, means always I will take base. I can write perpendicular square plus base square or base square plus perpendicular square, right? Keep star points. Pythagoras theorem is applicable for right angle triangle. Pythagoras theorem is applicable for Pythagoras theorem is applicable for right angled triangle. Pythagoras theorem is applicable for right angled triangle. Or we can say right triangles also. A right angle triangle, both are same. Right triangles or right angle triangle. Example first. Yes. The lengths of the sides of a right angle triangle. First example. The lengths of the side of the length of the sides of a right angle triangle right angle triangle right angle triangle or 8 meter and 6 meter. Find the length of hypotenuse. Find the length of the hypotenuse. Very easy question. Solution. In this figure, in this question, you are observing, students, he has given right angle triangle. Firstly, I want to draw one right angle triangle from the left side or right side. Right side. We can take any name. ABC. Angle B is the 90-degree angle. And two sides he has given. We can take anywhere, no problem. I am taking 8 centimeter here. Sorry, 8 meter. And this is 6 meter. This AC I want to find out. How to find AC? With the help of Pythagoras theorem. If we know two sides, third side I want to find out. If triangle is right angle triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Note down. By Pythagoras theorem, yes. Coming back to this concept, yeah, I want to find out hypotenuse and triangle is the right angle triangle. We can apply Pythagoras theorem. Note down. By Pythagoras theorem, yeah, according to Pythagoras theorem, according to Pythagoras theorem, according to Pythagoras theorem, according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Base square plus perpendicular square. Hypotenuse I want to find out, that is AC. AC square is equal to base is BC. BC square and perpendicular is AB square. I want to substitute the value. AC square is equal to BC. The value of BC is 6 meter. 6 square plus 8 square. 6 square means 36, not 12. 6 into 6 plus 8 square means 64 is equal to 100. This is the value of AC square, but I want to find out the value of AC. 100 square means I can write 10 whole square. Now the value of AC is equal to 10 meter. AC is equal to 10 meter. Hence, hypotenuse is 10 meter. Note down. Hence, hypotenuse is 10 meter. Hence, hypotenuse is hypotenuse is 10 meter. Hence, hypotenuse is 10 meter. Right. Example second. Example 2. Yes. Second example. Note down very fastly, girl. Second, example 2. Example second. Yeah. Yes. Yes. If the length of if the length of one side of rectangle if the length of one side of rectangle one side of rectangle is 6 centimeter and the diagonal is and the diagonal is 10 centimeter 10 centimeter, what is its width? What is its width? What theorem do you apply to find it? What theorem do you apply to find it? Very interesting question. Right. First, we will read this question very carefully. If the length of one side of rectangle, firstly, I want to draw one rectangle. This is rectangle ABCD. First, listen, student, don't write, listen carefully. Concentrate here. Yes. In this question, first line he has given, if the length of one side of rectangle is 6 centimeter, means length he has given 6 centimeter, right? Next, and diagonal is 10 centimeter. This diagonal he has given 10 centimeter. And question is asking, what is its width? Width means breadth. This is asking. Now we are observing, students, in this figure is looking like right angle triangle, because already we know property of rectangle, each and every angle is right angle triangle. Now first concept is clear. I want to apply here Pythagoras theorem. Note down. Now I want to apply here Pythagoras theorem. Why we are applying Pythagoras theorem? Because this triangle ABC is the right angle triangle. That's why we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Now he has given a hypotenuse, he has given base, how to find perpendicular. We know Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. I want to find out perpendicular square. Perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square minus base square. 10 square minus 6 square. 100 minus 36 is equal to 64. Perpendicular square to 64. Perpendicular is equal to 8 centimeter. Note down everyone now. According to Pythagoras theorem, according to Pythagoras theorem, according to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. In some country, they are using hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. In our India, we are using hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Again, we can say hypotenuse square is equal to length 1 square plus second length square. Now, hypotenuse already he has given me, no need to find out. Hypotenuse is 10. In the place of hypotenuse, I want to substitute 10 square is equal to base is 6 centimeter, 6 square, perpendicular is BC square. Now 10 square means 100 is equal to 6 square means 36 plus BC square. Now 100 is 100 and 36 both are like term. 36 is saying I don't want to be this side, I want to go that side. Why he want to go that side? Because his friend is there, this side. Plus the quantity becomes minus. BC square is equal to 100 minus 36. BC square is equal to 100 minus 36. Note down here. BC square is equal to 100 minus 36. Why minus? Plus the quantity becomes minus. BC square is equal to 64. But I want to find out BC, not BC square. Now 64 is the perfect square. If I want to multiply number 2 times, that is called perfect square. Now BC square is equal to 8 whole square. The value of BC is 8 centimeter. If bases are same, if exponents are same, base also will be same. BC is equal to 8 centimeter. What we got here? Width of rectangle is 8 centimeter. Note down. Hence, width of rectangle is 8 centimeter. This is our answer. Now you are getting, students, what is the magic of Pythagoras theorem? I told about Pythagoras theorem. Our Indian scientist Bodhayan has given this theorem, but Pythagoras has copied this theorem and he has given his name. Actual, our Indian scientist had discovered this Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Example 3. Example 3. Yeah. Third example. The ratio of two sides of a rectangle. The ratio of two sides of a rectangle the ratio of two sides of a rectangle is 2:5 if its perimeter is 98 centimeter. Find the length of each diagonal of the rectangle. Find the length of each diagonal of the rectangle. Yes. The ratio of two sides of rectangle is 2:5. Means he has given first ratio 2:5. I can assume let length is equal to 2x, width is equal to 5x. Let length of rectangle is equal to 2x, breadth of rectangle is equal to 5x. Why we are taking x here? Because already he has given in ratio form. If they have given ratio form, always I want to assume x. Now length I have assumed 2x, breadth is 5x. After that he has given if its perimeter is 98 meter. What is the meaning of perimeter? The sum of measure of all sides is called perimeter. Distance around one any figure that is called perimeter. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 98. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 98 centimeter. I know perimeter of rectangle is equal to twice into L plus B. I know this formula. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to twice into L plus B. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B. What is L? Length. What is B? Breadth. Width. Perimeter of rectangle already he has given 98 centimeter. 98 is equal to 2 into length I have assumed 2x. Width is 5x. Now 98 is equal to 2 into means multiplication quantity becomes division. 98 divided by 2 is equal to 5 plus 2, 7x. Again, I want to find out the value of x. Now 7x means 7 into x. Multiplication quantity becomes division. 98 divided by 2 into 7 is equal to x. Implies that x is equal to 98 divided by 14. 7 2 is 14. 14 1 is 14. 14 7 is 98. The value of x has come 7. I want to find out length. Length, what is length? 14. 2x. The value of x is 7. Length is equal to length L is equal to 2x. In the place of x, I want to substitute 7. 14 centimeter. Breadth is equal to breadth B is equal to 5x, 5 into 7, 35 centimeter. But this is not our answer. Question he has given, find the length of each diagonal. Up to now, note down everyone. This is rectangle. Okay. This is our, what is that? This is diagonal A, B, C, D, right? Length we got it 14 centimeter. Breadth is 35 centimeter. The diagonal I want to find out. How to find diagonal? By using Pythagoras theorem, we can find out diagonal. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Base is 35, base is 14, perpendicular is 35. 14 square plus 35 square. We on the after solving this question, we can get diagonal BC, diagonal BD and or AC, ma'am. Continuous class. I think time up, student. Time up, student. Yeah, with the help of Pythagoras theorem, we can find out other angle, other length of the diagonal, right? Okay, thank you, class.